So it is finally time to start working on the van. We have already torn out all of the carpet and the seats and everything that were in here, and we filled the holes that were left over from the seat brackets, and then we cleaned the entire floor for the most part. And now it's time to put some sound insulation down. So here we go. So we got the first couple of pieces laid down of the soundproofing. I'll show you what we got so far. So it comes in these big sheets. From here is one. And the only problem that I see with that is it creates these ridges because they send them in a box. And there's other brands that you can get that they come in a roll instead, and so I don't think you would have that problem. But the reason that I went with this brand is because all of the reviews said that this one is supposed to not stink or leave any smells at all, and so far it doesn't smell like anything. It's just going down really nice. So I really like that, but I kind of wish it was a roll so that we didn't have this problem, because you can see this one was one of the last ones in a box, and it's longer because we couldn't stretch this one out enough. But that's okay. Also, a little thing I just learned about cutting this stuff to fit things. I'll show you. I cut around the wheel well over here, and I just measured it to cut, but you can see it left about 1 inch, and the reason is I just measured straight across, but what you need to measure for, or add for rather, is it going in and out of the ridges of the body, which over one piece it looks like it adds about 1 inch. So I'll just, for the future, for as we keep going, I'll just add a little bit, maybe 1 inch or so. But we'll just fill this little gap in with some scraps, fill this in with some scraps later. But I think we're just gonna keep on going.
So I read online that you only need to cover about 25 to 30% of your vehicle with the sound insulation for it to be effective. However, since we could not afford the lost height of adding additional thermal insulation, this is going to act as both the thermal and sound insulation for our floor.
So this is how we've been laying this insulation. It's sticky, so you just peel back a little bit of this paper. And then since there's ridges, you want to make sure that you go not straight across, so there's no gaps between. So I'm just going to move this one all the way out. Try to get it straight, but if it's not perfectly straight, it's okay. And the reason I'm laying it this way instead of this way is because of the ridges, so I can go in between them. It helps to have a heater to warm the stuff up so that it goes down a little bit easier. If it's cold, it's really rigid. Okay. So you are supposed to roll this stuff out. You can see there's like a pattern, like a texture. And then this is the stuff that's rolled out, so it's nice and smooth. A long time ago I bought a different kind of this stuff that came in a roll, and it came with a roller. And so I thought I could use that in this vehicle. But we were trying it, and it kind of left some cuts, because it was like a little bit sharp. And so we tried to find a different option, so this is what we've been doing. We have a rolling pin, which works really well, except for the ridges, right? Because you can't get down into the ridges. So the rolling pin is for the top, and then this, which is a nice little rock with a rag over it, is for getting in the ridges, getting in between them. So that's what we're doing to smooth this stuff out. applying the second piece of the day, and I was just smoothing it out with my hand a little bit, and I sliced my hand pretty good. Got it all bandaged up. I'm gonna get back to work. Okay, so today we are gluing down the subfloor to the van. Last time you saw me cut all of the plywood. There you go. So my grandpa and I got all of the subfloor cut and fit in. I'll show you. Got it all in. We've glued about half of it already. And how we're doing it is we're just taking a caulking gun and putting some construction adhesive along the ridges here, and then just putting weight down on it. So that's what I'm gonna do for this one. We finally finished the floor in our van.
We're all finished, yay!
It's been quite the day.
It has been. It's been an interesting day.
Yeah, so it started out, I came here, and we've been working in my grandpa's garage, so it's pretty awesome that he lets us use this. A nice warm place. It's snowing outside right now, so it's pretty awesome that we can use this and use his tools and stuff. But anyway, I came here and sanded the plywood down to make sure it was, smooth, cleaned in everything, and then we opened up the floor that we had ordered and just picked up yesterday, and 2 out of the 3 boxes, all of them were broken in them, all of the ends. And so it was a huge bummer. And we went back to Home Depot and took them back, returned them, and just got our money back for it. And then we went and picked out a different floor that was in stock, so we could just get it today so we could still do it.
Yeah, because we didn't want to wait for another week for the flooring to come in, and then and even chance it possibly being broken again.
Yeah, exactly. And so we got one that we still like. This one. It was a little bit cheaper, but it worked really well. It installed good and it looks cool.
It did, yeah.
So we really like it. So I guess we'll show you around,
Mhm.
and then we'll get out of here because it's late.
It's late.
It's already almost 9.
Yeah.
Okay, let's show them around.
Okay.
So we went with 6 by 36 inch vinyl planks, and they are the click lock type. The previous one that we had to return was an adhesive strip type, which I had never used before. And so it kind of worked out that I got to use this in the van because I know how to do it. And anyway, we started with this plank here. And the reason we did that is because we wanted a full one right in the entryway. Because a lot of this floor isn't going to be completely visible. And so we started here, and then we just laid it back to the back like that. I did a random pattern, so that's the one I like the best, so I think it looks nice. And then right here, you can see we have this little overhang. Well, we have on our little door, it closes here, and when you open it, we're going to have a cabinet with a sink in it. So this is going to be our little kitchen area. Fold down table with a cooker and all that. So that's why this overhangs here. And then as far as the rest of the layout goes, the bed is going to be a full size, and it's going to lay this way. And it's going to come to about where the wheels are, all the way to the back. I have lots of storage underneath, and then on that wall, we're going to have a full cabinet with a counter on top for storage as far as like food, and a cooler underneath and stuff like that. And then maybe one of the sides we might build all the way up. And the rest of the storage, we also have this little area up here. I don't know if it might be a little dark, but up there used to be a TV and all that. And then on this side we have another storage area that was already here.
So that is it for our floor portion of our van build video. If you liked this and you want to see more, subscribe to our channel because we're going to do the rest of the build and be vlogging all of it. And I don't know.
That's it.
Oh, thanks. Goodbye.
And then we just say, see you in the next one.
Okay, see you in the next one.
Goodbye.